Hi everybody! So last week I tried to recreate one of the worst makeup looks I've ever done with the hopes of redeeming myself. Yes, I did a better job, but I didn't do a good job, at least in my opinion. I feel like I could have done a much better job, and I got stuck on well, the whole look was a cut crease, but I got stuck on it because I'm so bad at cut creases. So I wanted to start this potential series. I don't know, it might just be this one video. I'm gonna keep trying different techniques of cut creases until I find one that works for me. Hopefully this works out, but if not, this will just be a series of me trying different techniques. So today I'm gonna be following this tutorial. This is by Chelsea Tressider. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna just leave it linked down below. I'll leave the whole video linked down below, but it's called Cut Crease Tutorial for Beginners, and I feel like that's probably where I need to start. I liked this video and I wanted to follow this one because she did a couple things that I've actually never tried, and so I'm gonna do it. And also the style of cut crease that she does in the video is pretty much what I was trying to do and failing. So let's just get started, I guess. I'm gonna keep it pretty neutral with the shades just because you can't really go wrong with neutrals, and I feel like they're just easier to work with. So I'm gonna use the At For A Sight palette by Raw Beauty Kristi and ColourPop because there's some really pretty neutrals in here. And I know that I can trust the formula. I know I'm not gonna run into any weird issues with the formula, and that's what I'm gonna do. In Chelsea's video, she literally just took brown and blended it through her crease, and that's how she started, and that's generally how I feel like most cut creases start. So nothing new here. I'm gonna use the shade Puffball and just start blending that through my crease. So I think I've pretty much identified why cut creases are so hard for me, and it is my eye shape. I've got a stupid eye shape. I know that I can do cut creases because I've done them on other people. I can bust out a cut crease on anybody else. There's some things that are just easier to do on other people. False lashes is another one of those things that I can pop a false lash on somebody else no problem in like a minute, but it takes a long time for me to do it on myself. So I don't know what that says about me. But that is also because I've got a weird lash line too. I don't know, I've got stupid eyes. Technically, I have a decent amount of lid space. If you're just looking at the space between my eyelashes and my brow, I have an average to maybe slightly above average amount of space to work with here. But then, I don't know how to describe this. The fold in my eyelid is very deep, I guess. I don't have deep set eyes. I guess I'm 30% of the way to hooded eyes, I would say. So that complicates things for me. Also, my lash line downturns pretty dramatically at the outer corner, which is also why false lashes are hard to apply. I don't know, man. I think a lot of things factor into why cut creases just don't work out on me very well. But I am not gonna give up. I am gonna find a technique that works for my eye shape. So if you have kind of a weird eye shape like I do, and you have a hard time with different techniques, different styles, I don't know, just trial and error, I guess. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit. And also another thing that kind of fucks it up is that my crease fold goes all the way to my inner corner and almost all the way to my outer corner. So when my eyes are relaxed, it's pretty much surrounding my entire eye. So it is kind of difficult for me to do certain things that are very thick and winged out. I can do a winged liner, but I can't do a very thick one or it starts to look kind of weird, and it's a struggle, man. So this is where Chelsea's video started to differ from what I'm used to doing or from what I've seen before. So I'm gonna be doing the concealer look up method, which has never worked for me in the past, and it is because my the fold in my eye goes down kind of deeper than maybe average. So normally what I've seen people do is they'll apply concealer along more of their lash line, and then when they look up, that transfer line is where they cut their crease. But for me, by doing that, when I look up, the transfer line is so high up on my brow bone that it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look flattering. It's not the look I'm going for. And so if you're having that kind of problem, maybe this technique will work for you. I don't know, we'll see. So what Chelsea did was she applied the concealer more at the crease. So she went to about there I guess maybe like halfway down. Maybe I'll zoom in. So she went about halfway down the lid, maybe a little farther down. And so then when she looked up, that transfer line is not going to be as high up as it would be if it was applied along the lash line initially. I feel like that is a pretty good place for like the cut part of the crease. Okay, the next thing she did that I've never seen before, never even thought of it before, but it's so genius. She used a very thin eyeliner brush, and that is what she used to kind of like drag the concealer along the crease, and that allowed her to get it very precise and really sharp. This is so genius because I do truly feel like part of the cut crease process that I struggle with is getting that line super crisp. This is definitely taking longer, but so far so good. I'm just gonna fill this in with concealer. Right here it's kind of bumpy, and normally I would just take whatever flat brush I was using and it would end up just kind of making it more bumpy and kind of bringing that line up higher than I actually want it to be. So with Chelsea's method of using this little brush, oh my god, it's genius! It's genius! I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more concealer on that little brush, and then you can literally just apply your concealer like an eyeliner, like you're making a big wing. This is so smart. All right, and then I'm gonna just fill that in with the big brush. Are you fucking kidding me? It was literally that easy. But look how easy it is with the little brush. The little brush was the key. The little brush was the secret. I feel like a dumbass. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna put some shadow over that now. Let's go with West Coast. I think that could be cute. I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm just gonna kind of speed through it. Then we can, I don't know, jazz this up somehow. Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. I just wish things would get better. So I feel like the cut crease worked out. I feel like that's the easiest cut crease I've ever done in my life. One, because I didn't accidentally bring the transfer too high, and two, because I used a smaller brush. And not only a smaller brush, a liner brush. I've literally only ever seen people use like the flat concealer brushes for this. You know, more power to you if it works for you, but dude, if you're struggling with cut creases, try a liner brush. I swear to you. Now that it's on, I feel like there is not enough definition between the crease shade and the lid shade. I feel like they're about the same level of color, and I don't like how it looks. So we're gonna just fix that now. First I wanna just do the lower lash line really quick. I kinda wanna do like a color. I'm gonna use the shade PNW because I've never used that shade before and I wanna use it. I think it'd be cute. So I'm just gonna blend that along the lower lash line real quick. Fun fact, my high school, I guess school colors, sports colors, whatever that's called, is navy blue and gold. So I'm kind of accidentally representing my high school right now. I guess that's cool. I'm gonna use the shade Evergreen and kind of connect my inner corner to my lower lash line with that shade. Gold blended into green, blended into navy is a lot cuter than gold blended into navy. All right, now that it's super bottom heavy, let's fix that. I just got a brand new NYX Epic ink. My last one dried out and just like literally dried out, and then the bristles frayed. I love this liner, but when it dries out, it's like, it's done, and it gives no indication that it's about to dry out. It just does. I am just going to kind of like outline the cut crease. I feel like that will kind of enhance the shape. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then now I'm just gonna go through that all one more time and just make it a little bit thicker and kind of smooth it out as needed. Man, I made a mistake. So I bumped it. I bumped my elbow. So I have a little bit of micellar water on this Q-tip. I'm just gonna saturate a brush with it. I don't want it wet, I just want a little bit because I don't want to wreck the whole look. A little bit more micellar water, but just kind of erase it. And then with a different brush, I'm just gonna reapply the eyeshadow. It's not perfect, but It's better. What's going on? What is going on with this eyeliner? It's like hella goopy and super wet. I need to wipe this eyeliner off. It's too wet. So I got it outlined, but something weird happened with my eyeliner. I don't understand why this happened, but all of a sudden it got super runny. I don't know why. The line got way thicker than I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna just put glitter on it. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Heavy Metal eyeliner thingy in Gamma Ray. I don't know if this exists anymore. It's super old, but I'm gonna use it. Yeah, I feel like the glitter saved it, honestly. Can't go wrong with glitter. Well, yeah, you can go wrong with glitter. It's just really hard to go wrong with glitter, especially because glitter is so good at hiding mistakes. It's back to being kind of cute, I think. I finally got a navy eyeliner. I'm very proud of myself. This is just called Deep Blue. It's the NYX retractable liner. I'm gonna throw that in the waterline. I'm gonna do lashes off camera just because I feel like there's nothing exciting about applying lashes, but I'm gonna use the Super Curl mascara. This one's almost out, and then just some demi wispies. Be right back. Okay, lashes are on and everything is done. It's always fun to see how much of an impact lashes have on the final look. I think that this cut crease technique works. I think this would work for almost anybody. I definitely want to try it again with different shades, maybe more of a colorful look. I don't know. Don't forget to check out Chelsea's video down below. She goes through the whole process and explains every step of the way. I kind of mostly just explained the things that are different to me or are new to me. But yeah, obviously for a full explanation, go check out her video. What I thought might end up being a series didn't, because it worked the first time. So that's good. The sun is going down. It's like almost 6 p.m. and I think this is a good time to wrap it up. As always, all of my social media will be linked down below. I'm very active on Instagram and TikTok. I do, you know, shit posting on Twitter. It's kind of fun. Go check it out. Let's be friends. And I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.